Okay, Pops. When I think of the state of Florida, I can't really think of any one or corporation getting kicked out, but Carvana, God bless them, they're trying their hardest to. And before we hop into it, join yaa.com/cars. You can now search for cars. No ads. Well, this is an ad, so I guess but no ads on the page. You can search for cars right there. Dad, Carvana is getting threatened by the state of Florida that they're going to lose their dealer license in January of 2022 because of all the title issues they're having.
Yes, it appears as if anybody that bought a car prior to December 1, 2021, if they do not have the title for their vehicle by January 31st, that the state of Florida, the Department of Motor Vehicles, is threatening to, are you ready for this? Revoke Carvana's dealer license for the state of Florida because there has been an extremely large number of cases where people have bought cars and, well, they've never gotten titles. I believe there was a TV station that got involved in trying to figure some of this out, and they have logged 116 cases, and in most of those cases, Carvana, once they've decided or realized that they'll never be able to provide a title, have agreed to buy the vehicles back. But in the meantime, people bought vehicles that they couldn't drive because, well, the temporary plates were no good or they expired. And this has been an ongoing issue for Carvana, not just in Florida, but they've had this issue in a number of states.
To that in North Carolina.
Yes.
Remember the stories from earlier
which
this year.
did suspend their dealer license, I believe, in the Charlotte area.
Raleigh. It was in Raleigh.
In the Raleigh area, okay, because they have several locations in North Carolina. But one of the locations, the dealer license was suspended for
6 months.
Yeah,
6 months.
That's quite some time.
State of Pennsylvania. I know that in the state of Pennsylvania, there's been issues. Michigan, there's been issues as well. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Texas, Florida, and North Carolina. I actually read online that there's a class action suit currently going on, like to get people together to go to court against Carvana because people are, like you said, buying cars, being issued temporary registration after temporary registration, and never getting the title to their vehicle. The state of Florida, though, to me, this is a big one. Like when you think about kind of like major population centers in the United States, you got California, Florida, New York. Like those are your three big ones, right?
Texas.
Yeah, Texas. They're big four. And in two of those states, they're having major issues. And what I like about what Florida did, they actually put a deadline on it. They're not just saying, hey, we're watching this behavior. No, they said, you got to get people who bought cars before December 1st, their title, by the end of January. If you can't do it in 2 months, then we're going to revoke your dealer license. Imagine being a fly on the wall at those meetings in Carvana.
They didn't say they're going to revoke their dealer license. They said they're going to review revoking their dealer license. So as strong as the language is that suggests, it's a suggestion that their dealer license will be revoked. It's a political way of giving them an out. And perhaps giving them more time to resolve the issues. But truth of the matter, in Florida, you're supposed to be able to provide the title to the customer within 30 days.
If I'm not mistaken, Dad, Florida is one of the few states where actually at the dealership, don't they have the DMV is at the dealership? Isn't that one of those states where like in the dealership they process the paperwork right there?
Well, they can do it electronically. And you can do it electronically in most states today. So I'm sure that there are some dealers that do it electronically in Florida, and I'm sure there's other dealers that still do it manually and have a title department, and they actually send a runner with all the title work over to motor vehicle and wait for the paperwork to be processed or to come back 2 days later and pick it up. But the point is, whether it's electronic or manual, they have 30 days. 30 days. Not 330 days, not 4 years. 30 days, which means that you shouldn't be selling a car to a consumer if you don't have the title in hand for that car. And now, that's what the real issue is for Carvana.
Now, Pops, The real issue is
Yes.
their stock price over the past 6 months. I just want to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
What do you think it's done performance-wise, their stock price?
I'm guessing.
The analysts are listening to YAA. They're hearing us.
I'm guessing before all the bad publicity came out, the stock prices were going up, and over the last 60 days, because there have
6
been,
months. 6 months. I'm on 6 months.
Okay, it's probably gone down significantly because of all these issues.
Give me a number. What percent?
32%.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is good. 30.36% at the time of filming this. Their stock price has gone down over the past 6 months. Yeah. And I think it's indicative of the fact that look at their BBB review page. Look at Vroom's BBB review page. Actually, while we're filming this live, let's see. What do you think happened to Vroom's stock? It's got to be even worse, right?
Oh, yeah.
Past 6 months. Holy Vroom's stock's down 75% in the past 6 months, Dad.
Yeah, and well, it should be, because what these public used car retailers are proving is that A, they can buy cars, B, they can sell cars, but C, they don't know how the hell to title the cars. They don't have the processes in place, which ultimately will threaten the value,
Viability.
Yeah, the viability of the company to their investors, whether it be the institutional investors or whether it just be little people like you and I who might think to ourselves, gee, I think we should buy some Carvana stock. Ultimately, these type of issues can lead to the death knell of companies like this, because they might be big and they might have a huge market cap, but they could be subject to fines that could wipe out that entire market cap.
Definitely. Well, crazy. Anyway, Carvana, maybe or maybe not in the state of Florida in 2022. We'll see. Stock prices of both companies reflecting the challenges that they're having. If you're going to buy a car from Carvana or Vroom, just know what you're getting into. You might end up with some temporary plates for a little while. You're going to have to kind of be your own advocate there. Selling a car to those companies, hop on it. And also, oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, it doesn't matter if you're an advocate for yourself or not, because they don't respond.
Yes,
so whether you're an advocate, it doesn't matter. If you can't get through to anybody that can actually help you or get them to get back to you, it doesn't really matter. If I was a buyer, I would steer clear of any of those type of dealerships.
I was just going to comment. I appreciate you saying that. I was just going to comment. I wonder if offers prices to buy cars are going to start going down as market capitalization starts to go down. Be fascinating. We'll track it all into the new year. Stay tuned for that. Pops, as always, appreciate your time, and I look forward to the next one with you.
Well, I'm sure it'll be sooner rather than later.
What website should people go to? I'm trying to remember.
That would be www.joinyaa.com. And if you're lazy, just joinyaa.com.